Hello, I'm Kristen Hamilton, and I am an employment specialist for VCU's Rehabilitation Research and Training Center. Today I'll be talking to you about how to promote good work habits in the home through the use of self-care activities. Employment oftentimes offers us structure and routine, and given recent events, that's been impacted for many of us and our loved ones. This video will help viewers to identify and create opportunities within the home to practice good work habits and self-care. It's important to maintain and build upon existing work skills as well as to develop new ones. These work skills can include hard skills and soft skills, all to enhance the work readiness of an individual. Another important area to focus on that's often overlooked is self-care. Self-care is when we intentionally engage in an activity that helps us to take care of ourselves. And these activities can be simple, such as walking outside, reading a book, writing in a journal. Whatever these activities are, it's important that they align with your interests. These activities can help to enhance one's mood, as well as provide a positive impact on mental and emotional and physical health. A positive work habit to continue to work on is communication. And a great way to incorporate elements of self-care is to create opportunities where communication and connection can occur. So choosing activities to help promote communication and other social skills, such as video chat or phone calls with close family and friends, is a great way to do this. Also, working on video chat etiquette or phone etiquette. Practice sentence starters, initiating conversation, practicing how to have a fluid conversation. Also, a great way to work on social skills is through the use of playing games with family, taking turns during the game, working as a team. Some of these games you may already have, such as Uno or Apples to Apples. Other games you can download on your cell phone, or simply just use pencil and paper to play Hangman or Pictionary. All of these activities can help to connect us to others and can be a positive experience for all of those involved. It's also important to continue to build upon some of those practical skills. So when we're in a work environment, naturally we're working on these skills such as good organizational skills, critical thinking, problem solving, and decision making. So during this time when we're not spending as much time at work or in a work setting, we have to get creative and create these opportunities within our home. So this can be done in a number of ways, such as completing a puzzle, doing word puzzles, creating fun dance routines, reading a book, making a meal and following the recipe, or teaching a new task, such as making coffee. Additional activities can include checking expiration dates on household items, organizing the refrigerator, helping to sort mail. These activities help to reinforce the use of those practical skills, as well as provide the individual an opportunity to contribute to the various systems of the household. It's also extremely important to incorporate exercise or stretching or even a yoga routine into your day. This is helpful to increase stamina and is also a great way to help keep a person physically and mentally active. Another important area to consider when promoting good work habits is focus and awareness. Engaging in activities that require focus, such as word finds, coloring, painting, or even drawing. Additional activities may include writing in a journal about things that you're grateful for, or things that you might want to accomplish, even creating a vision board out of old magazines. These are all great ways to enhance that mindfulness piece, that awareness piece that we need to continue to maintain. It's important to exercise these skills in order to keep them sharp. We become so accustomed to familiar environments, such as our homes, that we're not always mindful of the opportunities to enhance those employment skills. In a job setting, we would naturally continuously work on focus and awareness by having to quickly respond to others, or paying attention to the task at hand, and being aware of our surroundings. Another great way to enhance our focus and awareness is through practicing deep breathing exercises and meditation. Both of these techniques are clinically proven to help increase focus and mindfulness. Creating outdoor activities such as a scavenger hunt, playing I Spy as you walk around the neighborhood to exercise awareness are all great as well. These activities can increase safety awareness, awareness of one's environment. Practicing these skills of staying engaged are very valuable in the workplace. Self-management is also a very valuable employment skill that we all use in order to be successful in our jobs. Using chores as a way to further promote good work habits through encouraging independence and completing them. Having a list of these chores that need to be done, and having the individual choose which ones maybe that they do each day, or the order that they do them, can be helpful in providing them the opportunity for choice and self-determination. Practicing scheduling these activities daily or weekly is also very beneficial. Using cell phone alarms, to-do lists, checklists, or even a calendar to help keep track of these duties. These lists can also be pictures, they can be visuals, whatever works for that particular person. All of these tools can help to foster independence in initiating the task and transitioning to from one task to another. These are great supports that will help with time management as well as independence, and are often used in the workplace. It's also extremely important to maintain motivation. Creating a routine to help get you started and to stay on track throughout the day. Having a consistent morning hygiene routine can help to get you started with the day and feel more prepared to complete the scheduled activities during the day. This hygiene routine can also be put, like mentioned before, on a visual with pictures or in a list hung in the bathroom to help practice self-monitoring. Ending the day with a solid before bed routine can help to improve sleep hygiene, which is also important for our overall health. Another great consideration is to identify potential barriers or challenges to completing these activities and talk about ways to address them. Coming up with a plan B. For example, if your self-care activity that you scheduled for that day to help provide you an opportunity to take care of yourself, but also to work on stamina, was to go walking around the neighborhood, but then it begins to rain, having that backup plan can help teach flexibility and to keep someone on track. Another great way to keep someone on track and to increase accountability is creating a reward system. This is the same concept of someone receiving a paycheck. So all of these are great strategies to help promote that independence in completing good work habits and self-care activities. As mentioned before, many of us have been impacted by recent events, and this also includes our young adults who are new to the workforce. We'll be hearing from a student intern about her experience with being in a work readiness program and having that be put on pause. She's still wanting to work on these great work habits at home, but also take care of herself. So Haley will be joining us to give a little bit more explanation as to how she's been doing that. Hi, Haley. Thank you so much for being with me today.
Hi, Miss Kristen. Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. I also wanted to just thank you for sharing with me your experience of working on good work habits at home through the use of self-care activities. So let's go ahead and take a look at your calendar that you've been using. So I see on here that you have an activity scheduled for just about every day of the week. How did you decide to pick these activities?
I picked these activities because they are things that I enjoy doing.
Okay, yeah. When it comes to picking self-care activities, it's important to pick ones that we really like doing and that align with our interests. So I see a lot of these activities include exercising, cooking, and socializing. So how did you feel after completing each of the activities?
Great.
Right? And do you feel that it helped to improve your mood and make you feel happier?
Yes.
That's wonderful. And I love how you have it, all of your self-care activities scheduled in a nice, neat calendar. So how is this helpful for you to have these self-care activities scheduled for each day?
It helps me to remember to do the activities I miss project search and having scheduled tasks to do.
Yeah, it's really important to, kind of create structure and routine in our day, especially when that's what you were working on in your program. Um, so one week when we were talking, you said that you weren't as great with sticking to doing your self-care activities. What was that like for you to not complete them?
I was distracted by the TV and slept more during the day. I miss doing the activities.
Right. I feel like it's easy for us to, kind of get caught up in being at home and not always focusing on doing these scheduled tasks that we have in our day. So tell me, how are you keeping track of doing them now?
I started using the alarms in my phone from Project Source to remind me to do my activities each day.
That sounds really helpful to have those cell phone alarms already in your phone as a reminder to, complete these activities. That's really great that you've been using that. All right, so my last question for you, Haley, is what are some tips or advice that you would want to give other people who are also working on good work habits and self-care at home?
Pick an activity uh, of time and schedule a time to do them.
Okay, so choosing your self-care activities ahead of time and then scheduling them throughout your week on specific days. That's really great advice. So thank you for sharing that. Well, Haley, like I mentioned before, I really appreciate you taking the time to share with us your own experience, and I can't wait to follow up with you in the next week to see what you're working on then.
Thank you.
Thank you. As you've seen with Haley's examples, practicing good work habits does not have to be stressful. Schedule fun and creative activities that will help to promote these work readiness skills while also improving one's mood. This is also a great way to teach the valuable lesson of creating balance between work and well-being. Most importantly, work together to discover what works best for you and your family. For more information on additional activities, tips, and resources, please visit our website listed here. Thank you.